Hello, this is Praveen Singh. So this is my session one on SAP fundamentals on extended warehouse management EWM. So today I'm going to explain about the basic how the extended warehouse management plays a vital role in industry standards and how it's going to be helpful to do the business logistics and maintain the stocks and all. Let me just share my screen and give you a glance about it. So this is the introduction to EWM. Extended warehouse management is one of the module. So every industry has so many components. For example, let's just say if I have a pharmaceutical company and and that company has a plant, and every from every plant we get all the necessary goods which needs to be stored in a particular place, which is called a warehouse. So since it's on small units, we can handle everything with a small infrastructure. But since moreover if it's for the bigger organizations like Amazon and Costco, Walmart. So these kind of big organizations need an ERP product. So SAP has come up with this EWM warehouse management module. So let me just go to the next slide. So coming to the basic functionalities, what is extended warehouse management is about, like it usually like provides a solution for like receiving, storing, and shipping the all the goods. Uh, Mostly like involving like basic processes, which always coming from like outgoing material and handling the goods received and issuing the goods issued, procurement and distribution. Like uh, let's just say have a warehouse and which needs to get the goods inside, which is an inbound activity. So basically, warehouse provides a particular chain of command, like how the goods should come inside, how we where we should store the goods, and where we need to ship the goods. So these are like the basic fundamentals of the warehouse on the industry standards, like EWM has to follow. So mostly, it has been like evolved into that full scale and high volume flow to distributions and operations as well. So to hold the less inventory and still provide goods to like customers much faster than earlier with more precise timing. So this means that it also can handle the good distribution operations on high volume and maintaining with the different distribution operations as well. And also, using this process, we can make sure that we provide the goods to the customer at the uh, with like a higher module, uh, like how we say, uh, basically while providing the goods to the customer in a much faster way. Like whenever a customer like places the order for something, uh, in that way, we can have the warehouse ready with the particular goods, make sure that it's full according to the customer requirements. And it was like introduced in the 2006, like replacing the earlier SAP standard warehouse management application. So before SAP used to have some basic versions of the warehouse management. So this is like a new generation of SAP warehouse management software. While coming to the next slide, so these are like some of the older versions of the warehouse management. R3 is like a first version of the warehouse management, and the second comes the lean warehouse management, which was like the next update to it. And next comes the LEWM, LE warehouse management. And coming to the next, decentralized warehouse management is like combining the ERP and the EWM into a single module, which is called decentralized warehouse management. And SCM, embedded warehouse management, is like a warehouse which is already combined with the supply chain management, is called SCM warehouse management. And next comes with the embedded extended warehouse management. This is like a current version of the extended warehouse management. Like everything is embedded into it. So it has so many links. So let's just go to the next slide. So here comes the ERP. ERP means enterprise retail process. So coming to the here, the diagram shows that we have an inventory management, and which issues the goods and goods issues, and there comes like a warehouse management over there. So whenever we get goods from the inventory management to warehouse management, we just use the storage sessions and storage bins to store all the goods according to their particular dimensions and all. Like for example, let's just say we have a bunch of laptops and headsets, and also we have like some of the goods related to benches and all, like to use for IT purposes. So we can create a section called all the IT appliances. So where there are like a storage section is created. Then from there, what we do is like we create the storage types, like what kind of material is it. For example, for laptop, we have a separate storage type, and for audio and appliances, we have a separate storage type, and we have a bunch of storage type for like a basic essential needs on the table, like uh, keyboards and other mouses, other any kind of appliances on that. So we create a storage types for that. On below that, we have like storage bins where we just put all those according to the category. So put away and picking is like placing all the goods according to their places is called put away with the transfer orders. And shipping is like inbound and outbound deliveries. Inbound is like getting the goods inside the warehouse, and outbound deliveries is like getting the like transferring or delivering all the goods to the other customer. It might be other customer, or it might be another third party vendor as well. And this is like a complete flow of ERP warehouse management. So coming to the next one, it is like a similar one. Like even we can have like two ERPs like combined together. And coming to the next slide, it is SCM warehouse management. Here we have both inventory management and shipping as well, and inbound and outbound deliveries. Well, coming to the extended warehouse management, we do have like all combined in that, but still like we still have one more module like supply chain management in it. Rest of the things are same, like the basic traditional warehouse management. So basically, recently like S4 EWS is embedded into S4 HANA, so it's like an update on the on-premises EWS to like handling the decentralized premises as well. Like new deploy, it's like a new deployment option for like our customers, and we can create the small and mid-sized warehouses as well according to the customer needs and all. So it is a recent version of the extended warehouse management. So what's the differences between the decentralized external warehouse management and embedded S/4HANA? So decentralized warehouse management is like a well-known EWM and embedded EWM as well. And S/4HANA is like also having an extended adoption layer, like which requires which integrates with S/4HANA from the functional perspective. Like both the EWM components are like nearly identical. So this is like an overall structure of an organization. So which is like every company has while creating the warehouse, we need to follow some steps like how the organization works. First, there is an organization called ADVN, and it also has like an year in 2020. Coming to the next one, it has like mostly SROD, like ready on dock, and SAFS as well. So these two are created. Later on, it just goes to like a warehouse. A dummy warehouse has been created with the name and code for the ARP. Next, an extended warehouse with the company code is created. Like ADVN, every company requires like a code for it, which is like 2020. So every like some traditional warehouse has like a 3-digit code, which is like 220 is like a code for it. And the extended warehouse management should have a code of 4 numbers, which is like 2020. So in that extended warehouses, we just create a high rack storage, depends on the requirement of the business. Like we just create one session for like basic different goods and needs as well. And after that, we just create like a goods receipt area as well to like generate all the receipts for like stored and moving area. And also in storage bin, we have like three movements, which is like inbound, outbound, and midbound. So inbound, as I already told you, which is like gathering all the data inside and gathering all the data outside. And delivering outside is called outbound delivery. And coming to the midbound delivery is like moving the data inside the warehouse. Like for example, mm, let's how should I explain? For example, we need to move a particular goods from one place to another place inside the warehouse management. That is called like midbound moving. So even every storage has like some of the sessions in it, like storage sessions, which I told you. Below the storage sessions, we have like storage bins. So everything has been like divided according to the business requirement, how they want it, depending on the client requirement. And next of all, let's go to like a supply chain management. We have like SCU, supply chain unit as well. And also we do have like a third party entity to dispose. Like for example, we do have some goods which needs to be disposed, whether it can be returned back by the customer or it can be like uh, expired, or these are also like present in the warehouse, so those needs to be disposed like from time to time being. So we have those as well, party entitled to dispose. And we also do have custodian as well. So I will explain about the other things in the next slide. So this is like a traditional warehouse where you can see there are a large compartments. We usually see this in Costco as well. You can observe this. So it's a combination of a warehouse and a store, because the basic structures which are like in between, these are all the storage types depending on the numbers 115, 120, 125, 130, 135, and 140. And coming in that, we do have some storage sessions for each of the goods, like you can see here. And these are all like storage sessions. And we do have like a small bins. Let me just show you how the bins are. Uh, so these are like the storage bins. So which are like it has like two types, which is like fast moving items, slow moving items, and we also have like bin types, high bins, low bins. So depending on the movement of the goods, it just changes. We need to assign it before we create a warehouse. And while we are defining everything, while we are creating a storage type, we define these things like what we define a category to the particular goods. Okay. So coming to the warehouse, ERP warehouse, like as I already told you, we basic ERP warehouse has like a three-digit number, intermediate warehouse, which connects like plant and storage location with SCM warehouse, which is like a GMWH, and also like no transaction will also takes place in intermediate warehouse as well. Coming to supply chain management warehouse, it's like a highest organization element, like which actually has some logistics takes place. And also warehouse represents a site building with subdivisions as well, based on like a storage retrieval of the and storaging and retrieving all the material, like I already told you. And we mostly use like a four-digit warehouse number for it. So basically, it's like a supply chain unit. What like basically it's like physical locations or organizations, which usually uh, used to like to model the supply chain of your organization. And for example, there's a particular goods which came from a plant, so which needs to be stored and in the warehouse. And also we need to make sure where that good has to be like go or deliver. For that thing, we have like a model in EWM. So each SU has like a particular business and business attributes and addresses as well, like example like inventory and planning. So where that good has to be delivered, and also we do have like shipping office and also receiving office as well. While we are like defining, so these are like some of the attributes which have been used in supply chain unit. So mostly it should be like defined in the location type, such as like production plant and distribution centers, etc. So like I already told you, party entitled to disposal. So it's like basically a plant organization which is like a member or a person or a vendor which will be assigned to like these kind of goods which needs to be disposed and stock, and also to maintain the balance as well, because disposal goods occupy a lot of space in the warehouse which needs to be removed from time being. So this is how it goes. So a vendor has been assigned to the particular plant or warehouse to remove, make sure that they dispose all these uh, warehouse materials as well. So coming to the next one, it's like a custodian is like a third party warehouse member, like who physically stores of the material. So take the custody of the material. Like for example, we do have like some members. to maintain all the warehouse management. Like, so that's how a custodian is. As you know, owner, the consignment vendor who has supplied all the goods to the plant, and also the consignment vendor is like a legal owner of the stock. So this is like overall fundamentals on the EWM. So with this, I just uh, stop my video here, and hope you guys enjoyed it. And thank you. Have a good one.